The following case analysis video is given by the teacher, and not in accordance with some real company, event and people. This video is not intended to hurt nor confuse a person. The following characters, location, and event are based on the given case analysis. Statement of the problem. This part we disclose and state the main problem of the case story, that we need to give an analysis.
A toxic work environment is a terrible thing for the absence of acknowledgement, partiality, unfortunate communication, mid-taking high tone, bad leadership, inadequate management abilities, a low straightforward conduct, and the lack of communication. Additionally, components of workplace.
The main reasons why the company ABC in Cyberjaya, Malaysia became toxic are due to the biased character of the manager. The manager would only support and help her favorite person in the workplace. As a result, the other employees are being neglected and treated badly by their manager.
As a manager, she should always call the person who makes a mistake to improve and advise and guide accordingly. The manager should be able to manage the emotion in the workplace, but instead, she is not capable of being a good leader.
Facts about the case. In this part, we summarize the whole case to shorten the case story and to make it easy for the audience to comprehend.
The case study emphasizes a destructive workplace in a technical uphold company in Cyberjaya, Malaysia. The manager publicly embarrasses employees, breaks down to acknowledge their efforts, and constructs a stressful environment. This conduct leads to low self-respect, high turnover, and poor performance. Management eventually researched, transferred the subject manager, and pick a new one who cares for employees, middling and involving supervision. As a result, the workplace culture and vicinity ameliorated by shouting at employees in public as opposed to doing so in private. The manager of the company made matters worse. Even small mistakes led to public shame, which demoralized workers. Furthermore, the manager did not appreciate or praise workers for their work, making it seem like their efforts were not worth. The company started losing money. Several employees resigned. Later on, the company shut down the board and then severance. The manager was moved to another department. The new manager was appointed who treated all staff members equally and promoted them. Besides, assisting staff members and errors and paying them politely. The new manager also made the workplace happier and more productive.
Alternative courses of action. We suggest some courses of actions to resolve the problem. It also highlights the advantages and disadvantages of the actions that we may take.
Replace toxic leadership with ethical and supportive managers. Build a respectful and positive work culture where employees feel safe and valued. My face internal resistance from existing toxic leadership or management will conduct regular leadership training on emotional intelligence and ethical behavior. Strength and ability of leader to handle conflict of guide teams responsibly. Requires continuous investment and training type of the regular employees.
Create opportunities for employees to collaborate and work together as a team. Increase productivity at work asset can facilitate the assigned work. Employees might abuse the chances that the manager granted them and use it to bad debts.
Recommendation from the alternative courses of action. In this part, we already have the chosen alternative course that is determined to be the most effective solution to the problem, based on our case analysis.
To work towards combating the toxic work culture the company is currently facing, the focus should remain on improving the current leadership practices. For instance, the way the manager humiliates employees during meetings should be shifted to provide constructive feedback. Training in leadership with an emphasis on emotional intelligence and conflict resolution will
syllabus structure would allow employees to express their thoughts and concern freely. Without fear of validation, also as employee evaluation program would help boost morale and allow for employees to feel valued with the organization. Ultimately, a leadership approach this is emotionally empathic management as seen with the new manager will create a more fruitful worker relationship with meaning and help with staff turnover.
Conclusion. In this part, we already include all the parts that are needed in our case study that ends with recommendation or implication.
Toxic leadership can seriously damage a workplace, as shown in the case study. Favoritism, public shaming, and the lack of support creating a stressful environment where employees felt fearful and burnt out, eventually leading many to leave. But once a new, supportive manager stepped in, things began to turn around. Trust was rebuilt, morale improved, and people felt motivated again. This shows just how powerful good leadership can be. The key takeaway: empathy, fairness, and open communication matter. Companies should invest in leadership training that builds emotional intelligence, regularly check in with their terms, and foster a culture where everyone feels safe, heard, and valued. When people thrive, the organization does too.